All right, yo, what's going on? Welcome, guys, to another episode of the No Way Home podcast. We got NFL Casual, Three Frio, Subi Demon, and myself. We figured out these like headline things now, so we could put funny things below our names and keep the records on there.
Yeah, funny
Um,
jokes.
so Gabe, you've got. I feel like before we get into picking Week 3 games, we have no clue what the fuck's going on with the Chicago Bears.
They need to
We
release a
need
statement.
We need to. We haven't gotten an official statement. We've gotten tweets from like Daniel Greenberg and a paper statement tweeted by Schefter or Rappaport or something. Like, yeah, break down what happened today.
What happened is I don't know what the fuck is happening because we're being told by I think it's wait my mic's not even plugged in. Like I am just completely bewildered with what's going on today. He resigned for a reason, and his attorney said that it was for health reasons. But I mean, the Bears, if it was for health reasons, the Bears would have posted about it, right? Like they would have been like, "Get well, Sue Allen," something along those lines.
If there's like a diagnosis, I'm sure they could have shared the diagnosis. Now, to be blunt about it, the rumors. What are the rumors?
Well,
we don't even have, let's just not say it. Let's just
don't say it.
If you're watching on YouTube,
look it up on Twitter.
Look it up on top left.
ML Football.
Yeah, CP.
Yeah.
It's also alleged,
well,
so I don't.
Okay, wait. Before we get into Alan Williams being tied to having supposedly.
Okay, we weren't supposed
to. What
I
want to say is that, like, if it was a serious, like, if it was a health or family matter, he would still be with the team. I don't know why he would resign because if it was a health matter, wouldn't he stay with the team and get their benefits and things like that?
Yeah, I think resigning.
I mean, I'll feel like such an asshole if they come out and say like, yeah, this is a health thing. But I don't know why the team wouldn't say anything. I don't know why there wouldn't be a statement by now. He's just been removed. Dude, he's been removed from the team website. Like,
yeah, like if you get fired, you get all your money still. Like, so like I think that's why he resigned. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe yeah.
I think that's their way of like Michigan State right now, they're trying to figure out how to like not pay Mel Tucker. Like I think it's that. And I'm sure because of if it's a serious matter, I'm sure Alan Williams was like, yeah, like I fucked up and I resigned. I'm sure he was like forced to resign for good reason.
Dude, this is just so ambiguous, and I like read a report that they talked like the players to this. Like what we experienced today, this happened a week ago with the players when he stepped away from the team, and they were just like, you know, reports where that the players were like freaked out by this because it's so.
Yeah, so they knew. I mean, that would make sense.
Well, they didn't like. They don't. I don't know if they know what he did, but like,
yeah,
they know it wasn't sickness or
a
family matter. Because I mean,
it was odd originally when there was like the news he didn't go to Tampa. That's just weird.
That was just random, and at first I thought maybe it was like, you know, a health situation. But today,
normally that's like something you prepare for during the beginning of the week.
Bro. And then they were asking Eberflus in the morning, like, is he still the defensive coordinator? He's like, I can't comment on that at this time.
Yeah,
so
that's not good.
That tells me he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
I also don't think it's totally on the Bears. Like, I'm sure it's still being investigated, and like, I don't think it's entirely.
Well, like for the meme, you're gonna blame the Bears and be like,
no, I just think like people want the Bears to put out a statement, like I do, but like I don't think.
Well, I don't
think they should rush the statement if there isn't like official. You know what I mean?
But
like, it's still investigation.
Okay, well, I feel like if here's like the other side of that. If the law got involved with what we're thinking, he probably would have already been charged, and we would have seen that somewhere. And the Bears.
What's an investigation? Is it not?
As of now, but it's a deep investigation.
Yeah, but that means.
But if there's an investigation, then they need a tip, and if they need a tip, that means his house. Here's the thing: they never said that his house didn't get seized or raided. They said House Hall didn't get raided.
His house got raided after week 1.
That Charles Tillman didn't. Dude, that was a hilarious story. They said Charles Tillman told Eberflus, Warren, and Poles about it, and Eberflus started to cry. Like, they specifically made that part up and read it out. Like, on Twitter, with fake journalists. Like, today's been fucking weird, man. Today's been so weird.
I mean, I feel like why is there no statement from the team?
I don't know.
That's the weirdest thing.
What is going on?
I don't think because dude, if you put out a statement, like you have one chance, you can't mess it up. And like obviously, I think you want to do it as fast as possible, but like
I think we'll go in tomorrow morning.
yeah, like I
Like,
think
they're just
I don't
gathering everything, collecting, and making sure they can put out like something that
Okay,
people.
no,
Well,
Out,
how? Because
but,
here's the
like-
thing: if it is, how do you say like, yeah, our defensive coordinator got charged? You could probably just say he got charged and stepped away from the team. That's literally all you have to
Yeah.
say. You don't have to say what he got charged with.
it could be interesting because like either it destroys that organization, but it could also like
They could
we
pull
saw
them
what happened
together.
we saw what happened with Gruden. I was talking about that with Alex today. Like it could be the Raiders where they went and just like won. They were way better.
Yeah.
Just team morale. So especially if it's on like the defensive side, like dude, if that defense starts showing up. They band together. I mean, not only the whole team, but
I mean,
Yeah.
also this may be
That's the
naive of a
situation.
statement, maybe just because we don't know what's going on right now. But I think it's like if there was something going on and he's resigning, like maybe he wasn't even prioritizing the team right now. I mean, he didn't even come with him to the last game. Get someone in there who doesn't have a sickness or doesn't have allegations of CP. Like, get someone that would care more and want to
Lovie
stop
Smith.
Yeah,
the other
honestly,
team from
Lovie
running.
Smith.
focusing on football when you're like, there's just no way.
Yeah.
Like that's
It's-
like,
Dude,
regardless of
it's
just
so
how
weird, bro. 'cause,
sickening
like,
it is, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
leading up
Like,
to week 1, they're like posting videos of him like trying to hype up the defense and like speak to them like in a motivational sense. And this guy's like doing whatever the fuck.
yeah, and it's not like
I
you're
see
getting
it's-
canceled for like saying something bad. You know what I mean? Like
No, it is like
It's-
literally
it's
the
like
worst.
the worst thing
Fine.
you can do as a
Zero,
human.
like,
Yeah,
zero. It's just
you can't. Like, there's no
nothing.
there's
There's
no-
absolutely nothing.
yeah.
there's no excuse for like.
Yeah.
You're just a terrible human being.
You're just
Yeah.
done. You had one chance, you blew it. Now, yeah, that's,
Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
your life's done. You could have had your dream job, but you decided to do that. I can't even get into it.
Yeah, it's pretty sickening. Sick world, but
I mean,
just had to get
we're
that out of the way.
hoping we're
Huge
hoping
NFL.
for the best.
Yeah,
We're
I'm down to
hoping
talk about that again.
we're hoping that none of these allegations are true. Like we don't want any of this to be true. Like
That's
why?
That's it.
I'm sure we'll talk about this again once we like
even,
know more.
dude, even if it's not true, that means something terrible happened to him, and now he has to face CP allegations. Which brings me back to this because there's just no proof. It feels like somebody was just like, yeah, let's release these CP allegations on Alan Williams and see how far this can go.
Yeah,
It's the FBI.
It seems like it's a troll. It literally
I mean,
seems
I
like it's a
still
troll
like
gone
don't
too
know
far.
where the origin of all this started. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't find that today.
ML football. Like if this is like not real, ML football and NFL rums and anyone that like shared that like it was facts, like they all gotta go. Like I already don't follow those accounts, but like that's the only ones I'm seeing that on.
Dude, JPA
NFL,
follows me.
Shout out JP. I saw Dove or whatever put it out. That was
Yeah, but-
I don't know if he was the first.
Dov wasn't
No,
like. Dov wasn't
No, I
like-
think that was a big like ML football
But Dom
post.
was on
that
it
was
like
a big
all
ML
day.
football post.
But yeah, I don't know, weird stuff.
I'm down to get into the game.
yeah.
this week.
Let's start picking
We'll
these
talk about
games.
that again, I'm sure.
I was on Amazon today, saw the countdown, and I was like, man, there's no way this is what we're about to watch tomorrow night. We're recording this
We will
as
be
of
there.
Wednesday night. Who will be there?
We will be there. Not like actually.
Well, yeah, well, obviously we'll be there. We enjoy watching football. We're gonna watch the Giants go into Santa Clara to play the 49ers.
Dude, what a horrible schedule for the Giants. Like they had, I mean, obviously, like Cardinals is a win, and like thank God they won that. But like, dude, two
This is
tough teams to beat.
One of the
week
craziest things I've ever seen in a betting regard. Christian McCaffrey is minus 250 to get in the end zone.
That is
That's
crazy.
I mean, he's on.
That is hilarious.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
when you
that's like
bring
you're
up-
getting in.
When you bring up
Yeah.
future conversations about how good someone is, that's something you got to say for Christian McCaffrey. Dude
Bro was bro was minus 250 to get in the
score a
end
touchdown.
zone. I mean, they're a 10.5 point favorite.
I feel like
I
we
feel
all
like
know.
it could be more.
I don't know. I heard some whispers of a covered spread at least.
I mean, if you can't
Thursday
cover
night, dude.
against the Cardinals, man, how am I supposed to believe in you?
That's
I mean,
bad.
this is like just I'm not going to touch it. You know what I'm saying in that regard? I feel like we all think the 49ers
Yeah,
walk away with
49ers
this
are
one,
picking
though.
one of the
Like,
picks.
Daniel Jones doesn't have Saquon Barkley.
Dude, what does he have?
He's playing against a good defense.
Dude, a good defense with a very terrible offensive line. So I think it'll
Yeah.
be. I think it could be low scoring, but the Giants' defense isn't that good either. So
I'm pretty
honestly,
sure like Andrew Thomas just got hurt, as well as
Nah,
Saquon.
Niners will get theirs.
yeah, honestly, like
Trust me,
I might
but
take Niners -10 if I'm betting them on.
I think it's gonna be another blowout. That's why I think
Yeah.
it's like
I
that's
You
why
know
think
what?
Niners-
Honestly, I'm
honestly-
kind of excited for it, though, because I got put in Daniel Jones' locker last year, so I'm kind of like here for the downfall of Daniel
Giants
Jones.
downfall. I predict. I was feeling this early in the summer, and as usual, NFL Twitter tricked me out of it. Nah, dude, Giants
I
regression.
mean,
is
dude, the
here.
Commanders now they're like they look.
I always like the
significantly-
Commanders, dude.
I know, but like Sam Howell, like I mean, they haven't
He
like
can play.
yeah, they haven't like put together like a great game yet, obviously, but they're 2-0, and like Sam
True.
Howell looks good.
he can read a defense.
Yeah,
Yeah, he can read a defense.
and he has really good pocket presence too. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
this is just like an
Niners,
easy
simple
49ers.
yeah,
Like, we'll
simple
just
Niners
watch
all
on
around.
Thursday night. They'll get to put the Niners on national TV for the first time this year. Like, it'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Um,
What's next? What's the first game?
going into the noon games, the first one I got up here is the Tennessee Titans at the Cleveland Browns. We're underdogs. It don't matter. 3.5 points. It doesn't matter.
yeah, give me the Titans.
After watching the Browns last week,
Give me
best-
the Titans.
they're gonna go to Jerome Ford and Kareem Hunt. We have the best rushing defense in the NFL. They're not getting past us. Deshaun can't find anyone to pass to get a drive going downfield to save their game. Like, they literally threw away last week. They're gonna throw away this week against us. It could be like a repeat slugfest, kind of similar type like game we got here.
I think most games are like
Titans easy. I
Give me the
think.
Browns here. I like a good morale bounce back week after Chubb. I don't know. I'm still high on their team. I think Jerome Ford's gonna be fine. I think this was always gonna be a close game. But I do like the Browns defense. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is my biggest concern. But Titans, I feel like the Titans are
this
easily
is
shut
this
down.
is a very much a Titans game.
Yeah, this is like we'll go into
Just like
Cleveland and
last
get
week.
this one.
I'll take the team that has a better rushing attack right now.
Yeah,
So,
that's fair.
I think this game's gonna be super ugly, kind of like how last week against the Steelers, and I think the Titans will pull it out. But
oh
Alright.
no, dude, we're setting up Ben.
The
for
the solo
yeah.
Browns poll.
I don't know. I just can't.
I'm
do
still
it
riding
last week.
Titans, but
Hey,
I can't.
dude, I
can't
like-
do it to myself
Last week
again.
I messed up on the Titans. I was about to take them with Alex, and then I didn't. And then like I kind of knew it was gonna happen, but like last week I took the Chargers because I liked.
I
them.
feel like I'm pretty good at picking Titans games, and this is like one we're gonna win because we do play much better teams this year that like we won't be. So this is one of those that I think we will.
yeah, no, all right with Vrabel and King Henry.
Yeah, I
think
mean,
Titans gonna
I
get
think it's an easy like Derrick Henry gets in the end zone again this week. I'm hoping like D Hop can have a game soon. I don't think
I
this
think
is
he
the
will have a
game.
game.
He
I
will
think
have
I
one.
think it might be.
This could be.
For him to have like the game, he's got to like get over 100 yards or do something crazy or get in the end
I
zone.
think that
Like
could happen.
if it does, I feel like that would be
I'm
just.
pretty sure
I
a bunch
think-
of the Browns DBs like went down last game.
I mean, I'm not
Against
gonna
the
say that'd be
Steelers,
good,
so.
but if they don't have as many guys up, I mean, we take what we get.
Free
I
D-Hop.
think for the Titans, like we need that. We need like the D Hop is here moment. So I'm hoping.
But I also don't think and I think this is why you're probably not worried. Like it's gonna come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean he's too good of a player for that game not to happen.
And he's played with Kyler, Deshaun, but like he also played with some Colt McCoy. He was effective with like other backups too.
All right. So Ben with the solo Browns pick. The next game I've got up here, we have an 0-2 versus 0-2 matchup. I'm excited for this game. I think one of these teams is going to get their first win. I don't think it'll be a tie. I think that the Vikings will defend their home against the Chargers.
Oh my God, yeah, this is just the absolute.
Yeah, I'll take the
absolute
Vikings.
disgusting.
Over under 53.5.
I'll probably take the over too. Yeah,
no
I'll take the
defense
over.
will be played.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
defense will be played. Like this will be the week Justin Jefferson
Start
gets
Kirk.
in.
Start Kirk. Start Justin Herbert if you got him.
No Eckler.
That's
No
my
Eckler in
Vikings.
this game. I don't think. I feel like I don't think it'll. The Vikings defense is so bad. Like both of these defenses are so bad.
I think Vikings
Yeah.
will be fine.
Yeah, like I think at the end of the day, the Chargers are more of like a we're gonna get a field goal when we're in the end zone kind of team, and I think the Vikings will be able to make bigger plays, to be honest, and just get it in the end zone. I feel like the Chargers are just like they're just kind of shit until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, you're allowed to say that. You beat them last week.
Yeah. So if they can't beat us, I don't believe in them to beat the Vikings, to be honest.
I really don't know. I guess give me the Vikings. I'm not gonna trust Justin Herbert. I feel like they're kind of similar teams, but I think
Kirk's been on fire. He's looked better than
Yeah, dude, Kirk is-
Herbert. That's what's making.
And
me
he's
pick
probably about to play the worst defense he's played so far.
Yeah. Nah, give me the Vikings to get their first win, bro.
Vikings all
Justin
around.
Jefferson.
I mean, I don't see
Justin
why he
Jefferson.
shouldn't be able to get in.
Jefferson owners rejoice. I mean, he still leads the league in yards.
Yeah.
And it feels like he hasn't gone like crazy off.
Yeah, his
yet
games
this
are
season.
so
I
quiet.
need to remember this, and I need to make a parlay for like a lot of people to get in and a lot of overs on yards.
Yeah.
Make it crazy.
Titans or no, Henry and Jefferson. I got two right there.
Henry Jefferson, Kirk passing, maybe like Keenan Allen yards or some shit.
As we go throughout, I'll build a anytime touchdown list for each game. All right, what's the next game though?
The next game is a divisional matchup for the New York Jets. They're at home playing against the Patriots. Patriots 0-2 coming into this game, although they are favored.
Yeah, I'll take the Pats.
It's
Give me the Pats. They're due. And I also like Bill against rookie quarterbacks, and Zach Wilson's essentially a rookie quarterback. He owns Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have Zach Wilson in hell.
Plus, like,
I
they beat him last year with like special teams, and like this
Yeah.
Patriots offense is
it
way
was
better this
that
year.
the winning touchdown was until like a punt return
It was
late
25,
second half.
bro.
Yeah.
Jack Jones or whatever.
This is a tough one. I'm gonna let Gavin go first then. I want to hear.
I don't believe in the Jets offense to get it done. It's just like Belichick is an amazing coach. The Patriots are gonna score as many as they do. The Jets will hold them, but I think that it's a weird way to think about it. I just think that the Patriots will have more chances to score than the Jets will.
Okay.
Even though the Jets defense is better, I think that the Patriots will get better opportunities, more drives on the other side of the field, and I just don't see the Jets getting down there as much as I see the Patriots. So for that reason, then give me the Pats.
Yeah, I mean these are both good defenses. I think I'm just gonna ride with everyone and go Pats. Just mainly because of the offense. Like, if you're not gonna be able to generate anything offensively, like you can't win the game. I don't think Mac Jones is gonna play bad enough where the defense is gonna win the game for the Jets. Like we've seen what they're trying to get going so far with guys like Hunter Henry and Kendrick Bourne, and like they're trying to get the ball moving.
And I feel like when you have someone like Belichick, like even if they are figuring him out at first or something, like Belichick's going to get another read and get another option, and they'll run Ramondre like crazy or something. Like they're just not going to let the defense beat them. They're going to put up points.
And it's divisional, so
they're gonna if they do lose, they're gonna make Zach Wilson beat them. That's what I can say.
Patriots all around.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. The next game we got here is the Buffalo Bills at left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. And the Commanders are a 6.5 point underdog at home. Buffalo Bills, I think, keep rolling. And I think we see another good week offensively from Josh Allen, James Cook. I think the ball just keeps moving. This isn't a very formidable defense by any means. It's a good offense. I think this will be like a higher scoring game, to be honest. I don't think the Commanders will go out quietly in this one.
Yeah.
So like I want to be high on the Commanders, but okay, I mean you played the Cardinals and the Broncos, and like they looked good. They didn't look horrible, but those were like squeak out wins with both of those teams. I think we see a Bills blowout here. I think it's going to be a lot of Twitter NFL sharps. Oh, Commander spread. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this is Bills by 2 touchdowns, maybe even 3.
I
Think
could
we're
see
gonna
it.
get a nice reminder of nice humbling of the Commanders.
I could see it. And I'll probably lean maybe not 14 points, but I could definitely see like 10. Yeah, I think it could be a shootout, but I mean, just give me Bills.
Yeah. Buffalo Bills, I think, looked so good last week, and I feel like when you do that against a team like the Raiders, if you're playing a team like the caliber of the Commanders, you're going to get more or less the same thing offensively from the Bills, and the Bills just had it figured out. I think that they're going to do this. I honestly think it's going to be another good week from like Dawson Knox and Kincaid. I think the tight ends have just been playing super well, giving like Josh Allen that extra option. So
Yeah.
I feel like as long as they keep doing what they're doing, literally, to be honest, I think that. And I'm usually a Bills hater, but I've just liked what I've seen since week 1. But
All right, I just got back. I'm assuming you guys all took the Bills.
Yeah, we all
Yes.
took the Bills.
All right, give me the Commanders.
no way,
No way. That's
the
just
3-0
like,
Commanders.
why would you go Commanders?
See, no, let him do it. I need this. This is what I need. This is what I need him to do.
Because I really like Sam Howell, and I like this underdog pick.
It is a home dog.
I don't like the. I mean, it's not that I don't like the Bills, but like I don't know. I don't know. Commanders, dude. Like Sam Howell.
Commanders are frisky.
Yeah, they are frisky for
They
sure.
are a frisky team, but like frisky teams when they play
Like
an
I
MVP
said,
candidate,
all
Bills.
we've only seen them against the Cardinals and the Broncos.
Very true.
That
They were almost a playoff team last.
and that is gonna. I have another take that will also.
I mean, if Ron Rivera knows that Sam Howell has the ability he does, maybe he plays last year. You got to think. Ron Rivera just had no idea that's what he could do with the football, though. So
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking, like trying to mess around with Carson Wentz that late in the season. They should have just fired him and hired
Yeah.
BME as the head coach, and I think they'd probably like. I mean,
I think
I
that's
feel
what's
like they'd
gonna
be a lot
happen.
stronger 2-0 than they are right now, if that even makes sense. But
I mean, I think BME's got their offense rolling, which is why I think this one's definitely like a high scoring game. Like I feel like we won't see their Commanders offense slow down.
yeah, no.
So 3 Bills, 1 to the Commanders.
Commanders have a good defense too.
Next game we have the Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. We got the CJ Stroud versus Trevor Lawrence matchup. Jaguars big favorites at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine out of the way so we can just get through these boring because I mean it's gonna be Jags all around. So I'll just give it. I'll say that. I don't need to explain.
Yeah, I don't like this is just kind of a shitty underdog against a team that you need a win. You just dropped week 2 against the Chiefs. Like if you're not going to beat the teams that are better than you, you're going to beat the teams that are worse than you, and you're at home again. Like that'll be fine. I'm not worried about the Texans this week.
Yeah, just give me Jags.
Yeah, it's not.
I
Fun.
I don't even have to put much thought into it, except I do want to say shout out to CJ Stroud. Dude was just, I mean, he's already proving that he is more than a capable passer in the NFL, putting up 364. I mean, I like him as the best QB. Out
If
of
you
that
were to
class, but
redraft the most recent draft class, would you pick Stroud 1?
what has Bryce done to make me want to take him 1 so far? I understand it's been 2 games, but you know, Stroud's putting up better numbers. I mean, what else do you want me to say? I mean, he has it equally as young and, you know, upcoming and not as talented weapons.
Yeah.
I'd say he probably has better weapons, but
but
I'm
not
taking
by
Richard
much.
Sherman.
yeah. I like Nico Collins. I like Nico Collins since last year, but
They have Tank Dell. Tank Dell looks good.
Tank Dell. They got Damian Pierce. So they got a good team going, and I think next year
Yeah.
could be the year they
But
make the
it's
playoffs.
when
But,
you're
yeah,
against the
Jags.
Jaguars, it's like Christian Kirk, like Travis Etienne, Evan Engram,
Jaguars all around.
Calvin
Simple.
Ridley.
Not
Yeah.
fun, but simple.
Next game, I'm just gonna go ahead and get this out the way. I know we're all picking the Ravens. I am an Anthony Richardson fantasy owner. I don't know if he's gonna be playing this next weekend, but the Ravens are they're hot. Let's
Yeah,
hop on right now. Wow, they're winning. They're gonna keep winning. So
it's another one of those things where if we sat here and tried to make an argument about the Colts, we would just be lying.
yeah, I don't want to lie to anyone and try to convince you I believe the Colts are gonna win this game.
Yeah, so sometimes it just has to be simple, you know.
This is the Zay Flowers breakout game.
It's just what it is.
I mean, he has looked awesome so far, and this is definitely like a team where if you're gonna really get going and just throw the ball, like just
Against this
run up
secondary.
like 7 touchdowns, like do it. It's
Ravens all
also
around.
at home for them, so I feel like that would be a fun game to watch. I mean, if I hope AR5 plays, that would be electric to see him and Lamar running against each other. But if not, Gardner
Yeah.
game, whatever.
I don't know what his injury status is right now.
It's questionable on fantasy. So
Yeah, makes sense.
all right, Ravens all around there. Next game, I know we're gonna be split on this one. The Atlanta Falcons at the Detroit Lions.
Give me the Atlanta Falcons. I think they'll exploit that Detroit defense.
So Atlanta 3.5 point underdog. I'm
Give me
kind of
that
feeling the
juicy
same
money
thing. I'm like, I like the Falcons in this game personally. I mean, it's in Detroit. That didn't really mean shit in the last game. They managed to sell like a lot of passing yards to Noah Fant and all these guys, and I feel like the Falcons are going to take advantage of them, take advantage of their defense. They're missing CD Deuce back there. Maybe this is the Drake London game, but I'm kind of here for the DR9 dominance. Like I'm looking forward to the 3-0 Falcons.
I believe it. I can see it and believe it. So yeah,
Give me the Lions. Falcons are a good football team, but I like the Lions here. They have to win this.
This is a must win in week 3 for the Lions.
oh yeah, you can't start 1 and 2 after talking all
I
that.
mean, it's not that. Yeah, they can start 1 and 2 in that division, but it's just like, I mean,
y'all are the best team in the fucking NFL, right?
Bro,
like you're Super Bowl contenders, right? I mean,
they
I
beat
get
the
it's week 3.
Chiefs, and then
I get it's
they just
3
lost
weeks.
to the Seahawks. Like, you got to bounce back and like beat the Falcons. Like, you can't lose to the Falcons.
Well, and I think the thing about that is like if you lose to the Falcons and maybe like the Falcons and Seahawks are potential NFC teams that are making the playoffs
Yeah.
over you. Like you have to beat these guys. Like if you're not going to go out there and win your division, you know, you want to get this wild card and you're just losing all these games. Even if you end up playing one of these teams, what are you going to do?
It's
Lose to
funny
them
they beat
again?
The Chiefs. I'm like, it's like the Colts
Yeah.
were like,
I mean, the Kelsey-less Chiefs with Kadarius Toney that couldn't catch a
yeah,
ball
but
to
still,
get a
like,
point.
And
But
then they lost CD Deuce last week. So
Kevin, where are you at?
I think I'm gonna go Lions also for the fact that I think they need a bounce back game at home. I think Atlanta is very comfortable sitting where they are, and they were able to squeak out a last minute win against Green Bay last week. Going into Detroit, I just think that they might get a little too comfortable, but just they're not going to be on their toes. Like the Lions are at home, they're like, all right, we want to start the season 2-1, especially.
I think they watched that game last week too, and are like, we're not letting that happen to us.
Yeah, like this is the Lions' year to win the division. Like
Yeah,
it really is. So like these are the games you need at home. Like a team like Atlanta, who you know if stuff doesn't fall apart, you guys beat this team.
Yeah.
If your play calling goes right, if stuff is going semi-smooth, you beat this team at home. So, I do believe that Atlanta has a chance. It's not
it'll be
like
close. I think
it's not like it's up in the air, but I think the Lions need it more. So for that reason, I'm gonna go
Atlanta like stays in these games just because they run the ball so effectively.
Lions at home. Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, that one's
Split on
split
that.
2-2. I think that's gonna be one of the better, more entertaining games this early slate this weekend. Like I'm genuinely excited for that one.
Yeah.
We have the NWH Bowl for our next game. We have the New Orleans Saints at the Green Bay Packers. Fellas, what is going to happen in this game? Before me and Gabe say anything, what do y'all think's happening?
I mean, I'm obviously gonna pick the Saints, but look, this is gonna be a good game. But I'm not even like thinking about Derek Carr and the offense and what they can do. If they can do what they did against the Panthers, like, and slightly better, I think that can be enough. Because, dude, like, I'm so confident in this Saints defense right now. And, like, Jordan Love has looked good too, but like, and maybe he's the one to like.
Is Kendra Miller back?
He's a full participant this week. But, like, maybe Jordan Love's the one to like break the Saints defense first this year, but like until that happens, like I'm so confident in this defense. They looked amazing. In the past 10 games with under DA, they've allowed under 20 points. So it's like I don't know. But we need Derek Carr in that offense to look better. The O-line on that left side's not great, and the Packers have a good defense, but I don't know. But like I don't even know if Christian Watson's playing, but like I think he could be a game changer. I'm not sure if Jones is playing, but like him too. Like I think he would be the main threat. I'd be worried about Aaron Jones. But yeah,
I mean, I'm obviously gonna take the Packers, but I do genuinely, truly believe we're gonna win this game. This is one of the legs of my parlay. I'll say it at the end fully, but reasoning being, I just think, and from what I've heard, Jones is playing. I think we're gonna need we're gonna need to shake up the play calling. We're gonna have to do just as much on the ground as we're doing in the air. We're gonna have to keep your defense on its toes. Can't let you guys get too comfortable. Can't let you guys start getting reads. Jones is gonna need a big game. I truly just think I think the Saints let in these last two games, from what I've seen, they're letting teams hang around too close, and I think that Jordan Love, if he stays poised and stays like he was early in both of these games, that he could get away if our defense is able to make Carr do a turnover, interception, fumble, something like that. I think that we're gonna find one of those moments and we're gonna attack, and we might go up one or two scores, and then I just don't know if Carr will be able to come back. I truly believe that the Packers will win. I think it will be close. I think it's going to be a battle, but I just genuinely, from what I've seen from both these teams, I believe in the Packers more. And I think if our defense can get some stops, force some punts, and a turnover, would be huge. And Jones needs to do what he does. Love's looked amazing. 6 touchdowns through 2 games. If Love can throw two, and Jones can get me 1 or 2, I mean, I think it's up to the defense at that point, and that'll be what it is.
dude, it's gonna be Jair versus Lattimore, which will be fun.
Yeah. Give me DC4 continuing the 3-0 hot streak. Give me I just believe in the Falcons and Saints to run up this race in the NFC South. I like the Packers, but if it comes close, which these Saints games can be close like that, I just don't like the Packers in crunch time yet with a 2-minute drill. I'm not buying into that yet. I think the Saints are just a little bit more experienced, and I think it'll show in this game.
I do agree though with Gavin. Like the first week with the Titans, like that was just a close game itself, and then this past Monday night versus the Panthers,
it was a fake close game.
But it was like
they scored at the end of the game.
It was strategic. Like DA wanted the ball back to a degree, and they like had to get 2 scores, and they're running like just garbage zone defense. But like still, I don't think there's a reason to let him go down the field and score. And like I do agree, if that happens with the Packers, that's way different than Bryce Young doing that.
Yeah,
being like, oh, we're chilling, being up by 3.
Gabe.
I'm just gonna have to go with Green Bay here. I like their defense against Carr more than, and I really do like the Saints defense, but more against not even just Jordan Love, but mostly LaFleur. I don't know. I like LaFleur better as a coach, and I think they're pretty even teams talent wise, but I'm gonna just fortunately have to go with Green Bay here.
I do think
it's going to be very versatile. Like I think it's going to be a lot of different things being run.
I think you're like very much the first like Titans were a system team we played, but like that's more of like a mentality system. Like LaFleur has like his system, so that
Dude,
would
they all
be-
execute. They all execute.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
Run
they
smooth.
have their
Yeah.
game plan, and it's like no mistake there. So
Yeah. There it is. That one's split 2-2. NWH Bowl. We'll get a saucy review from that game on next week's review pod for week
We'll
3.
finally all be watch party together. week
True.
3.
We won't. Me and Ben were boots on the
For
ground
Sunday,
week
at
1.
least. For
Y'all
Sunday.
boots on the ground week 2. So we'll be able to watch Red Zone together. Final. So final game of the early noon slate. We have Denver Broncos at Miami Dolphins.
Dude, give me Miami to cover. Give me Miami to kill.
Yeah,
Give
like
me
Miami minus 6.5 is
I am
honestly
so-
generous.
that's
That's
so
generous. Like that's very
I'm
generous
so
of them.
high on Miami. I'm so unbelievably high on Miami.
I mean,
I
2-0,
love my
2-0 against the
Daniel.
spread, 2-0 against the money line. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
That
Miami
shit is
gets
so
it
free.
done.
I love McDaniel. It's just it's the Dolphins. I love them. Tyreek
I like the
Hill-
Dolphins, but I think the Broncos will keep it close. I think Russ will cook this game to a degree.
Let him cook.
Yeah, I
like
don't know
last
if it's
week.
biased. I don't know if it's biased, but they did not look good from my in-person eyes.
No, but he looks good on like red zone when they don't show him all the time and they just show the moon balls.
Yeah, but like
Like those are cool.
If you
And I
watch
think he
the
can
full
do that
game
once
of
or
that-
twice versus this defense.
You watch the full game of that, you would not be believing.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that Tua just comes in and gets it done. I don't think it matters what defense Tua plays. He finds a way. He's him.
Gabe?
I mean, just fins. I don't know. I don't have to think much on it.
Yeah.
That speaking of another like system team with a very good system that just executes. I mean, the Dolphins, bro. They just
Yeah.
got it.
Yep.
They have like a
Dolphins
magic
all
system.
around. I do think Dolphins 6.5 is so free. That's got to be the best looking line of the weekend,
Yeah.
to be honest. Next game, the second or the what was it, first game of the 3:00 slate, we have the Carolina Panthers in the road to getting the number 1 pick for the Bears, playing against the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks -6 at home. I like the Seahawks. I think easily in this game. I,
like the
don't think
Seahawks
the
-6,
Panthers
yeah.
are going to be able to win.
Bryce
is he
questionable.
playing?
He's questionable.
Andy Dalton, even in Seattle, don't believe in it.
Week 2 and already banged up. Just 'cause it's the first pick. Actually, Dalton's better, so we might be in trouble there.
I think Dalton might be more NFL better right now, but the Seahawks, I think, are coming off a good win where I believe
They're back at
Dude,
home.
Dalton
against-
is not good.
Yeah,
Like
coming
they
off the
lost
road
can like
win,
Dalton
Yeah.
can read a defense, but he cannot make good.
like he's not beating the Seahawks at home.
And they lost- they
Kenneth
lost-
Walker, I don't know what his odds are again then, Tony, but like that's got to be happening.
Seahawks did exactly what they needed to do after week 1. They
Yeah.
turned it the fuck around on the road. Now they're going back home with a chance to go 2-1. Like, come on, that's huge. Like, and with the NFC is wide open argument. Like,
Yeah.
it's one of these teams that, hey, this could be our year. These are wins we gotta get.
I mean, and if you think about last season, like it took them a bit to get going. Like they weren't like 2-1. Like if they can get to 2-1, like that's not the same team they were by week 3 last year.
Exactly.
Like they just have a whole different like outlook, and I feel like this if you lose this game, like you're fools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
it's
be
like
honest.
Panthers aren't
Gabe, your
essentially-
Seahawks, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Seahawks.
Panthers aren't like they don't care.
No, they don't. They
They're
don't.
they're not going out there like, all right.
They lose their draft pick no matter what. So like even if they try to win, like they're not good enough to like really get a playoff spot or anything. Like they don't have shit to play.
Yeah.
They're just developing Bryce Young. They literally just
Yeah.
have to go through the motions with him.
Sucks that they can't get him a nice young weapon, young bright star for the future in the first round.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's like their plan for the future, but I was like, oh wait, they can't do that next year.
They don't have it next year.
Nope.
Um,
Thanks. We fucking need it.
next, so that was all Seahawks. Next game, we have the Chicago Bears at Kansas City Chiefs.
It sucks. It sucks when
It's
the team like,
miserable.
just has to play against the Chiefs. Like, what are you
It's-
gonna do?
Yeah,
Especially like, bro, like this week.
Chiefs defense was the hot commodity this week. Also,
Kansas
any
City
running
Chiefs
backs
minus 12.5.
It's minus 770 to win this game.
Hopefully Fields like runs this game and like
Hammer
has
that
a few
shit.
highlights.
Dude, I hope. I mean,
Fields highlight game.
Fields highlight game. If you use the Fields highlight game with no turnovers and like actual,
That's kind of what
highlight
you guys need right now.
We don't even need to win this game. Honestly, we don't.
I mean,
if the okay, here's the thing: if the offense can just consistently move, score points, these next 4 games very winnable. If we want to be like serious about this season, the defense is fucked. The defense, dude, there's no talent on that defense. I'm sorry, they're either injured.
is Brisker hurt?
Brisker stopped playing because the heat was too much in Tampa. Like,
Nah, you're lying.
no,
Nah,
I'm
that
not
shit is
lying.
real though, because you can like cramp up and shit, and some dudes just aren't like.
He said we were losing by too much. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, we gave up 27 to the Bucks, and Baker threw for 300, and like we're all like, yeah, Baker, come on, bro. Like, let's get real. They put no pressure. They had 1 pressure on him, maybe
Mahomes breakout week.
Mahomes breakout week. No, Mahomes
honestly.
gonna eat. Mahomes gonna eat.
This is the 40-point fantasy week we've been waiting for from Mahomes. This is where all the highlights are going to come from. The sidearm throws, the no-look passes. We need it all. And if you're going to do it against the Bears.
Dude,
most people's highlights, like their best highlights all time when you watch videos on YouTube, it's always against the Bears.
Yeah. No, and they're just going to keep reminding us that we could have had Patrick Mahomes. No, it is literally Chicago Bears humiliation week, but I hope we direct all this energy to George McCaskey, because for some reason he has been ducking any form of fucking criticism online. It's just been polls, it's been Eberflus, it's been Fields, and then now with this Alan Williams shit, especially with this Alan Williams shit, like there's no criticism to be found.
Yeah.
I saw the stat where it was like it's like the number 1 passer rating QB versus like the worst passer rating QB, and it's also
winning percentage, the
winning percentage, and then it was
in the active in the NFL right now.
Yeah, and it was literally like one of the only times it's ever happened that the team with the other quarterback passed up on the other quarterback. Like,
damn.
It's actually
this team is not good, and this franchise is not good.
Crazy.
For some reason, I am like literally fans of the most.
I didn't explain that well, but hopefully you got it.
Dysfunctional franchises in sports. It's
yeah,
really bad, and it's all due to bad ownership. So,
if you, I mean, no one's taking the Bears, right?
No, we're not taking the Bears, bro.
Next game. We have the last game of the late slate. It's just a 4-game late slate. We have the Dallas Cowboys at the Arizona Cardinals. Cowboys are minus 820 to win this game. Like there's literally nothing to talk about.
Hammer.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I don't know, until they played like a good team, like this is all that's gonna happen in these games.
Yeah.
You'll love it as a Pollard owner. Give me him. Give me.
Yeah, no. They beat the Jets by 20, who actually have a defense. They beat the Giants by 40, who made the playoffs last year. Cardinals are not getting away with no sneaky shit this week, bro. This is the first like actual tank game for them.
Yeah. This is like you don't have to try to tank in this one. You don't have to make it look sweet or special. Cowboys will just beat you.
This is Micah Parsons gets $35 million a year money, or maybe even 50.
So we're all Cowboys for that one.
Yeah.
All right, and then as you move into the Sunday night game, we have the repeat of the Christmas. What was like Christmas week last year, or whatever, Thursday night. It was like that miracle Steelers versus Raiders. That was the one where you guys all said Raiders, and I took Steelers. I will not be doing that again this time. I will be going with the Raiders at home over the Steelers. So.
Yeah.
Give me the goddamn Steelers. Give me the goddamn Steelers.
And why is that?
TJ Watt is a heartbreaker. He broke mine, and he is going to break the heart of all Las Vegas fans. They're going to get after Jimmy G. He's going to have absolutely no time. If I believe in anything about the Steelers now, it's their defense.
This is the night game, right?
Deshaun
Yeah,
wasn't
Sunday
This
night.
Sunday night.
Yeah, the guy
Max
loves
Crosby.
It's so hard for me not to take the Steelers in prime time.
Deshaun wasn't doing good, but damn, they were getting after him. I mean, quite honestly, that scoop and score, as I said, was the game changer. Came from the defense. They made it so easy for Kenny Pickett. So for that reason,
I don't think that's happening this week.
I wouldn't
think
think
the
it's
Steelers
happening
too.
this week. I think it's if Jacoby Myers plays, it's the Jacoby Myers return game. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know, but this is a good like Sunday night game. Like they feel very evenly matched. I think.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
this will be
I
a
like the
good.
Raiders
This is
are
like a
in
good. This is a fun game.
They're
Raiders
both
are in
going to
prime
score
time.
15 points.
I mean,
See
I'm with it, bro. Like if that's what the product is for Sunday night, that's what it is. Okay.
Better than 40-0.
Yeah. Monday. So we're split on those two then, right?
Yep.
Damn, I don't know, dude. I kind of want to go Steelers.
Look at us all. I mean, I'll take the Raiders, man. I mean, the thing is, you picked the Raiders last week. It was the wrong week to pick the Raiders.
Yeah.
Like if you don't take them, if you don't take them this week,
against the Bills, I'll take them against fucking Kenny Pickett and the Steelers. So I guess I'll stay with Raiders.
damn, I was gonna say we could all fade
If they
Alex.
lose, just get the fuck rid of Josh McDaniels. Like throw his ass to the curb, please.
yeah, like, it wouldn't make any sense to retain him, honestly. Let's see. The next one we have is the Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay
Monday night
Buccaneers
game.
on our Monday night doubleheader, which I think is electric. Like this is an electric like.
Wait, did they just do that now? Is there always 2 games on Monday?
Until there's bye
Some
weeks,
weeks.
I believe. Until there's bye weeks, like week 4 or week 5,
They
because
can't field
there's
that many right now.
there's so many games. There's like that many. There's 16 games. So, Eagles at Bucks. This is in Tampa. Both of these teams are 2-0. What are we thinking?
I mean,
Slide,
I'm
go
sorry,
slide.
it's got to be the Eagles.
Yeah.
The Bucks,
I think this is
the
the
Bucks-
first,
Bucks
Baker.
defense is finally going to get exposed. I mean, I think the Bears actually, like, they didn't play well, but, like, dude, that was a
They-
close game.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
until Justin Fields literally just handed
They might have
them
let
the
up, like,
ball,
300 yards.
Handed the
but,
ball
like,
to Shaq Barrett. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
if you
put
had an actual like competent quarterback, that's a
But
touchdown.
I think
goal.
Baker's going to dice it up a little bit this game, but I still like the Eagles. It's just,
I think their offense will be better than their defense, but I
Yeah.
think their defense will just. Yeah.
I'm really interested to see if, like, Mike Evans, like, has a day. You know what I mean?
Baker just has to throw to him. I could see Baker putting up a fight, and it wouldn't be the most surprising thing to me if
No,
they
it
like
wouldn't.
pulled off the first.
I mean,
upset, but
we're gonna have 3-0 NFC South teams after this game.
no way you're taking the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks, man. Give me the Bucks to cover. Give me the Bucks to win. Like it doesn't matter. I'm a Baker believer right now. I'll take this one because the Eagles, Minnesota.
Two close
It's
games.
basically the same team as Baker's team, but Baker's team has better defense from what I've seen.
Fair. That's fair.
So, from my assessment, through the transitive properties of games they've played against teams that they've both played,
This Bucks defense is so old, you don't understand.
hey
They're
man,
fine. They're playing.
it's the last dance. It's the last dance. Shaq Barrett, the last dance.
I mean, we have to understand that.
We have to understand what.
I'll take Eagles.
Bro, I would take Jalen Hurts playing with a hurt
Bucks
shoulder right
played 2 mediocre NFC North
No, they
teams.
played 2 bad NFC North teams. Okay, Vikings have an elite offense. That's the only difference.
All right, I will be laughing when we are done watching this game. That's all I gotta say. I'll be laughing.
I hope to see it.
I'll be laughing, bro. I'll be laughing.
But give me the Eagles.
3-0 NFC South teams on Monday. It's crazy.
One of those isn't hitting. You got to know that.
now. The Saints are going to lead the division after this one. Or the
Alright.
Falcons.
And then
Or
for the
both.
final game of the football week, just Super Bowl rematch, Rams at Bengals. This,
I love this
I
game.
think, with the Puka Nakua, as Gabe would say, Puka, not Puka. The Puka Nakua, and also Tutu has been pretty good through 2 weeks. Like this Rams offense is looking like they're here to play.
Dude,
The Bengals, this is a must win.
I don't even know if Burrow's playing, but even if, I don't care. Give me the Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Yeah, I'm kind of with that. Like, the Bengals have showed nothing to believe in so far. They're 0-2 against the spread, 0-2 against.
Give me the Rams.
Like-
They're going to be like, hey, yeah, we beat you guys in the Super Bowl, so we'll just
Yeah.
take this free win.
This
The
might.
Rams are gonna get in the playoffs and I think shock people.
The Rams, I think when we look at it like a few years from now, are just gonna have had Joe Burrow's number. Like when they play them again in like 2 years or 3 years or something, like this will just the Rams will take them down. I think McVay knows how to win, and if Burrow doesn't even play, like I don't know, but I also like this is not too big of an underdog for me to feel uncomfortable taking the Rams in this game. I don't.
mean, we forget how good the Rams defense is. Like they still have Aaron Donald. Like
Yeah, they're young now, but they have like all the core pieces
Dude.
except for Ramsey.
McVay like somehow reloaded that team with just like late round talent, no first round picks, hardly any cap. Yeah,
Bunch of vets found another Cooper Cup.
yeah. No, he literally found another Cooper Cup. It's pretty insane. And now Cup can come back and be like, oh wow, I don't have to carry the offense. Yeah.
Yeah,
Watch out for
I
the
still think
Rams.
he will, but like, yeah,
Yeah,
that does it, right? Those are
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
that's all the games. I think that those Monday night games are both so good.
Yeah.
That like honestly Sunday night, Monday night, they nailed that.
We
I'm
will be
hyped
there.
for fantasy because I got dudes on like Sunday night. I got
Alright.
multiple Monday night.
I'm gonna hit you guys with my
What's the parlay, Gavin?
almost for sure parlay, except for one leg. Starting off tomorrow night, the alternate spread, San Fran -4. They do not win this game by less than 4 points. If San Fran really wins this game by a field goal, they're pretty fraudulent. I just can't see it happening. That is a for sure for me. We move over to where I was so high on the Miami Dolphins. We also alternate spreaded that down to 2.5. In a different light, I will take the regular thing, but this is just my for certain. Next, we march into Kansas City. Chiefs by 6 points. That should be the easiest thing ever.
Chiefs -16.
Now, the one leg in here that we put juice in, I got to be a believer. I'm taking my Green Bay Packers, and I'm putting
Win?
my money on it. Yep, Green Bay Packers money line.
Bucket.
Those four are sitting around plus 400. It's not a lot, but 3 out of
That's
those
4
four
units.
I feel like are almost certain. And if my Packers get it done, that's the pod lay of the week because I need to bring a winner.
All right,
Alright.
I got a 7-legger here. Or not.
Yeah.
Oh, a 6. I got the surgical 6, but I'm gonna give you the 3-legger, which is plus 700, 747. Dolphins by a touchdown. Falcons money line. Packers -2.
I like
Okay.
it. I actually really do like that.
Do you want to hear the surgical 6?
What's your surgical 6?
That's good.
Jags, Bills, Patriots, Vikings, Titans, and Ravens. Titans are like doing a lot of heavy lifting on that, but
I like that other than you said one that I didn't like.
Titans,
No. Before that.
Vikings.
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah,
picked
Vikings I think have good
Yeah.
value right
No,
now.
I do think they're gonna win, but I just wouldn't put them in the 6 per se, just because
Oh yeah, because they are frauds. That's right.
yeah, I would rock out with something else is what I meant by that.
All right,
But
and
yeah,
then
but they're like
for my pod parlay, we're all gonna tweet these out. I'm gonna tweet this out. I just went through, looked, picked 3 lines that I like the best. Give me the Buffalo Bills -6.5, Dolphins -6.5, and Los Angeles Rams on Monday night plus 2.5. Give me those points. And
yeah, I feel like that's a one where you do take the points, even though the money line would be juice.
I mean, I like taking the points. I'm a points
I
kind
mean,
of guy. It's for
I
the
think-
sport.
For me, when it's Monday night or Thursday night, you take the points.
Yeah,
On the
it's entertainment based. It's not
Yeah,
skill
yeah.
based.
Like you take the points on Monday night football.
All right. Any other closing words, fellas? Any housekeeping?
Nah, just thanks for watching. Stay safe. And thanks for watching.
And don't do what Alan Williams might have
Yeah,
done.
I was actually gonna say. I was gonna say.
Don't do that. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out, fellas.
Peace.